Today we're gonna talk to you about Today we're gonna talk to you about 3 tips about what I'm getting too drunk to do this. I really am.
Today we're going to talk about 3 tips that sellers can do to get their home market ready.
Welcome to the Housing Happy Hour, where we talk all things housing
in the happiest of hours
with your hosts and favorite realtors, Heather Dom and Lindsay Siren. Number 1, I think that is super important. And again, it just really goes back to basics. I think decluttering is gonna be your biggest thing for any seller. I think any buyer that walks into the property is gonna want to imagine their own space and not be able to see anything that's personal to the current sellers.
I definitely agree. And just a segue off that, if you're selling a home that you've already moved out of or is an investment property that is vacant, we highly recommend considering staging.
You know, it's a minimal investment and really the return is, I think the stats are like about 15% on top of what you're gonna get.
Wow.
It really helps. And also stagers use small scale furniture, and so they really help expand all of the rooms in the property.
Number 2 is inspections. We highly recommend seller getting pre-listing home inspections as well as termite inspections. The pre-listing home inspection will help us navigate what is going on with your house prior to being in escrow with a buyer, where they have the leg up to negotiate you repairing and or crediting for those items. If you can get an inspection report where you can take care of things in advance, not only will it look better for the buyer coming in, that you are on top of it and you know what you're doing, but it will also minimize how much money out of pocket you may need to give during escrow.
A good example is I just had a listing and they did a pre-home inspection and they found out that they had foundation issues. And that's huge. That will scare any buyer away. I think that by their preemptiveness and the fact that they took care of it, saved their house, saved their deal, and made sure that they got the best amount for their money. Best money for their amount.
Termite inspection is equally as important as a pre-listing home inspection. Termites are very normal here in Southern California. With the humidity in the air, as well as the salt from the ocean, we attract a lot of termites to our structures.
We see it all the time.
Yes, so don't be scared, first of all, but be preemptive and take care of it, and or just get the inspection report. So the inspection report will give you Section 1 and Section 2.
Correct.
For the most part, every buyer will be asking for Section 1 clearance from the seller, expecting the seller to pay for it.
Correct.
So if you can get that done in advance, you might even be able to negotiate more money up front on the purchase price.
Exactly. If you think about it, if you have a home that's on the market and every inspection has been already taken care of and every remedy has been taken care of, you're going to be able to capture those buyers who are ready just to go to the closing table.
Absolutely, because most buyers want a turnkey home.
Number 3, price yourself appropriately. If you're going to try to capture the market, I want you to be aggressive. This is what I tell all of my sellers. Make sure that you know the market that you're going into and price yourself appropriately. You obviously, if you're gonna take the steps that we have already talked about, which is decluttering, doing all the pre-listing inspections, home inspections, everything like that, you wanna make sure that you're also priced appropriately. I think that's super important because again, sometimes buyers are only looking up to a certain point. So if you're gonna be priced out of that price point, you're gonna miss a lot of buyers.
Absolutely. And on top of that, price reductions can make a huge impact on the psychology of buyers.
Right.
So going into small price reductions versus large price reductions, we don't want to create a mindset in a buyer where we're going to continue to price reduce because we didn't price right from the get-go.
Right.
So
exactly. Well, I appreciate everything that you've said. I know that all of your clients absolutely appreciate all of your insight and your knowledge that you have for them.
So do yours.
Thank you. As for now, I feel like I am pretty much
We're getting there.
out of
Yes.
drinks. So I think our segment will be coming to an end, but we cannot wait to see you on the next one.
And if you have enjoyed this segment, please click and subscribe to our next episode, as well as the entire series, because we have a lot to unfold. And if you have any ideas or questions that you would like us to answer or talk about, we would love to hear it. So please drop it in our comments, because we will feature those questions on our next episodes.
All right, Linz, you enjoy your night?
You as well. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Termite inspection is equally as important as a home inspection.
Okay.
Termite report is equally as important as a pre-listing home inspection.
Hashtag termites.